Reporter goes rogue, reveals religious secret Hillary asked him to keep in 1994. Much to the dismay of Hillary Clinton, a liberal reporter whom she trusted with a deeply held religious secret has gone rogue. The reporter has revealed what she told him back in 1994, even though she implored him to keep his mouth shut. According to Washington Free Beacon, Hillary Clinton has written a foreword for a book inspired by devotionals that Pastor Bill Shalady prepared for her during the presidential campaign. Clinton has apparently been discussing going into ministry following her second failed bid for the White House, and Shalady thinks she could easily do what he does. Given her depth of knowledge of the Bible and her experience of caring for people and loving people, she'd make a great pastor, said Shalady. This is, of course, laughable. We're talking about a woman who lies, cheats, and steals to further her political career whenever necessary. And also, let's add warmongering and death to the scenario. Hillary has never been one to invoke faith or serve as an advocate for faith-centered people, but that doesn't seem to bother Shalady. It's been there all along, he said, of her commitment to Christianity. Are we going to laugh yet? The general public didn't necessarily want to accept the fact that she's a Christian because there's so many critics out there about the Clintons, he continued. Shalady also claims that Hillary doesn't wear her religion on her sleeve. She just practices it, and added she follows the edict of what's attributed to St. Francis. Preach the gospel always, and if you need to, use words. Newsweek's Kenneth Woodward also claims that Hillary has long been spiritual but has always downplayed her Christian roots so as to not appear too pious, quote. He revealed that Hillary talked all the time about becoming an ordained minister in the 1990s, but asked him not to divulge her secret. It will make me seem much too pious, she said, about considering ordination, according to the reporter. This is another scam of how she can rob people of money without paying taxes on it. Again, don't you get it? Hillary Clinton wants to preach. That's what she told Bill Shalady, her longtime pastor, at a recent photo shoot for her new book about the daily devotionals he sent her during the 2016 campaign. Scattered bits of reporting suggest that ministry has always been a secret dream of the two-time presidential candidate. Last fall, the former Newsweek editor Kenneth Woodward revealed that Clinton told him in 1994 that she thought all the time about becoming an ordained Methodist minister. She asked him not to write about it, though. It will make me seem too pious. The incident perfectly captures Clinton's long campaign to modulate and sometimes obscure expressions of her faith, source The Atlantic. If Hillary Clinton is a Christian, it's a monkey's uncle. I'm a monkey's uncle, excuse me. Yes, absolutely. This appears to be yet another political stunt by the twice failed presidential candidate. Perhaps she saw the support President Donald Trump garnered from the Christian community and realized that she made a major mistake by turning her back on them. Perhaps she is playing the part of a good Christian girl now in order to bolster her chances of gaining support in 2020. It'll never happen, tell her. Whatever the case may be, we can be sure that this bid by Hillary Clinton to establish herself as some sort of saint is just another fraudulent attempt at political relevance. She's no more a Christian than Bill Clinton is a faithful husband, since any Christian knows that to deny their faith is just about the most unchristian thing one can do. If she seriously wants to be a preacher, she should start by studying Matthew 10:33, but whoever denies me before men, I also will deny before my Father who is in heaven. Pretty sure that includes for political purposes. This is totally sickening. You know, this woman will stoop and do anything in her power just to retain some sort of relevancy, you know, and another way of scamming people out of money also, as she is most known to do. And then that brings into question who this Shalady